Hello friends, and welcome back, or welcome to Vintage Sports Shack, and welcome back to a special pop-up episode. Today we're going to be talking about prospecting. So as always, stand up, stretch out, because away we go. Alright guys, today we're going to be talking about prospecting. I know I sent off a few. I made a video last week, talked about some prospecting. I really want to get off people think that they're investments and kind of give people an idea what old school prospecting was back in the 80s, 90s, late 70s, whatever. But first, I know you think I'm going to talk about the contest, but we're not. I want to talk about yesterday. Had a lot of people making comments, and I wanted to explain this real quick. ROI, ROE. Everybody, when I'm talking in real estate appraising terms. If you know a real estate appraiser out there, if you are one, then this makes perfect sense to you. A lot of you are talking about ROI and ROE in the stock market world. Now, that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. And I'm going to refer this to simplest forms. You guys are talking about stocks and shareholders and equity and things of that nature. Guys, in real estate, when you go and buy a rental property, how many shareholders do you have? 0. So stop referencing stocks. I'm talking about ROI is a tool that you use to determine whether it's a good investment. ROE, I looked this up last night, and I'm a little upset because I told you I didn't want to go and research stuff and just tell you off the cuff. But I did anyhow. It's the net profits you get on your return from your rental investment. Return on equity. Return of equity. And in equity in a real estate terms, you're not talking about anything but monetary, money. Return of profits, money. ROI is a tool you use to determine whether a rental property is worth buying. ROE is the return of your money or your net profit after expenses. Return of equity. Equity is money. Now, to the rest of us. Prospecting. We're going to go over prospecting. I want to teach you guys, if you want to make a few bucks, it's simple. I told you that cards are related to houses long time ago. And every time I talk, it's referencing appraisals and real estate and the theory of contribution to cards, grading, and making money. Now, what you have to do is know what cards to buy, what players to buy. I always tell you, don't do what I say, but do what I do. And I know you guys are thinking, well, how can we depend on you? Well, I've showed you in the past. Last baseball, I picked Corbin Carroll. I forget who else, but I went 2 for 3. Then basketball seasons, I told you to buy Maxey, or I was buying Maxey and Anthony Edwards, because how they played in Summer League, and I watched them play, and Alperen Sengun for the Rockets. So 2 out of 3 did real well. Alperen Sengun still did okay. Then this year, I was buying Jackson Holiday, Jackson Cherio, Junior Caminero before the season started. Then as the season started, I was buying Gunnar Henderson, Bobby Witt, Adley Rutschman. And I told you guys to follow along, do what I do. I also picked some long shots. A bunch of you were laughing at me at the beginning of the year. I said, hey, this guy had a great end of the season. I did my 3 prospects. Guy for the Dodgers, Ramos, Christian Vaquero, and my friend Max. I think I picked Max just because I like him, but he is a good ball player. But that Christian Vaquero is still coming up. He last year was in Puerto Rico, and Ramos made the spring training team this year, and he'll make it again. He'll be in the big leagues. But I picked one long shot, and everybody was like, he's washed up. He's nothing. What are you talking about? He's going to have a good year. His card prices are going to go up. And I told all of you, this guy was going to have a good year. And right now, if I'm not mistaken, the team he's on is trying to trade him for some prospects to a contending team. And if you guys all go back, you'll remember I told you to pick up Paul DeJong this year. He was going to have a great year. I think he's got like 17, 18 home runs. The White Sox are looking to trade him to a contender. Help a team win the World Series this year. Guys, when you see a good ball player, I know a good ball player, know when they're going to play well. So I wanted to go over some more. This guy started out well. He fell off, but he's starting to pick back up. And then remember, guys, these are cards that were just sitting. I open up cards. Someone made fun of me opening up retail packs and not always opening up hobby box. I open up hobby, retail, blasters, mega, whatever I can afford, whatever I feel like buying. But this is the stuff sitting in my boxes that I pulled out. We're going to send these in for grading. But by the end of the year, Wyatt Langford, these should all be easy to sell and should profit. Of course, you want to go over your, get your tool out, go over, make sure everything's centered. I don't know where mine's at, probably upstairs. But Bobby Witt, if you got any Bobby Witt, send them out. Ellie De La Cruz, send them out if you got any Ellies. I found another Stephen Kwan. Anyone that has Stephen Kwan, send them out. And Kalanick, he's with Atlanta right now. It's a short print. I had it 2022 Topps update. I'm going up to the bulk submitter tomorrow, picking up some cards, dropping them off. Gonna add some more. Maybe I'll do a PSA reveal. I'll get all the ones I have left and show you what I have coming in tomorrow. They're the ones that I picked up at the Midwest Monster. Actually, they're in. So that's been like 4 or 5 weeks. Already got them back. So that's where we're at, guys. Sorry I had to vent a little bit. But if you don't understand ROI, ROE from a real estate point of view, and you don't understand that cards, if you do want to call them investments in any way, resemble a home more than anything, the theory of contribution, the theory of substitution. I went over this a long time ago. I don't like talking about the same thing twice, so go back. But if somebody wants me to discuss it again, I'll be happy to. There is no shareholders in ROE when it comes to real estate, and there are no shareholders when it comes to sports cards, when it comes to ROE. So remember that, guys. So all of you commented, said I was mistaken, whatever. Let's hear it again. All you haters. So as always, comment down below and tell me what you think.
Gentlemen, get ready to get fucked up. Let's do it.
Peace.
Let's go. Yeah.
That was such a great day.
Alcoholics, we are. Let's go.
Party. We like to party. We like to party.
Why do you really come here?
Everybody!